caindo.
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Mr. Case, bringing you daily giveaways, CSGO predictions, Call of Duty and CSGO gameplays, and arcade games. Today we'll be doing the predictions on the CSGO competitive games. We got Property versus FSid3 starting off. I'm going to tell you my bet. My bet would be low to medium on Property, but mostly leaning to medium. For the match between FSid3 versus Orbit, I skipped that match because of the fucked up odds. Moving on to Prize versus Innervat, I believe that's how you pronounce their names. My bet on it would be Prize. Energy versus Aperture, I think that's how you pronounce that too. I got medium on Energy, but the risk is really high. On Wrecking versus HSBG, I got low to medium on Wrecking. And on Vexed versus Property, my bet would be medium on Property. Now, I'm going to tell you why on a couple of these why I'll do that. On Property versus FSid3. Okay, let me just scroll through here. FSid3, you don't really have much information on them recently. FSid3 lost to Titan in their best of 3 recently. Now remember, Titan haven't been in the best of their form, and losing to them doesn't speak highly of FSid3. We haven't seen many good results of FSid3, and even after being together for so long without Simple, they have been able to put together the results that we would like to see. I know that Property have had a few roster changes, but individually these players have also practiced and played with each other at various points of their career medium. The reason the odds are so high in favor of FSid3 is because it's a best of 2 match. I'm not particularly confident in FSid3 winning this, mainly because we haven't seen any significant changes in their results despite being so long without Simple. Property is the newest team, and as such, they should be wanting to prove themselves. So that's pretty much why I betted, medium on Property, but mostly leaning to medium. The reason I skipped FSid3 versus Orbit is because the odds are pretty messed up in that one, and I'm going to let you guys do what you want to do on that. The Prize versus Innervat, well, the match is really risky to say at the least. Prize have a 1-map advantage, and for a size matchup, this is quite huge. Innervat's result have been better comparatively. They have won many of their recent matches, and that too against some teams that have been beating Prize constantly. There's more to it, but that's mainly why, I betted on Prize, is because of that right there. Let's go on down. Energy versus Aperture. They're both South African teams. Let's see. The best players are going forward into the team named Bravado. Bravado, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Energy is a decent team, and they have been playing just about decent after Bravado. Bravado is undoubtedly the best team. However, the spot after them is sort of under contest. Energy have been grinding together in order to prove themselves as a very good team. After Bravado, the urge to perform is is there, and they have definitely been providing some good Counter-Strike in order to prove that. I don't have much information about Aperture, however they have had some players that we don't know much about, as such as I believe that it's better to bet on the known players and the team Energy. So that's pretty much why I bet a medium on Energy. The risk is pretty high though. We got Wrecking versus HSBG. This is a matchup for the ESL Bulgaria tournament. Wrecking and HSBG have been lower tier teams in terms of their gameplay and their result. Wrecking Balls has had some mixed results lately. However, that being said, it's also important to note that even in the games that they have won, they've won by losing 1 map or whatever. Their game against Winfiction was a 2-1. ESL doesn't realize individual scores for matches which are best of 3s. That being said, maybe it's just me that doesn't know how to check them. Wrecking has been more active in terms of recent matches. They have played more matches than HSBG. In terms of matches played in September, they had a tied match of 1-1 with home dominant CSGO. HSBG lost to Encourage 16-6. Then there's one more match versus Game Host, losing the match 16-4. That's pretty much why I got low to medium on Wrecking. That's my bet. Last but not least, we got Vexed versus Property. Vex is basically X something, I don't remember. They have some decent players in the form of Pete, Grubby, Hyper, Raylan, and Furlan. These players are really good individually, and even as a team, they are a really decent team. They have been together for such a long time that their team chemistry should be good. They might even have some decent strats, but till now, what we have seen about them is basically force aim battles with minimal communication in the team, as such as their aim that usually carries them 40. Property is a new team. New as in they have had standings and stuff. That being said, these team players should not really have a problem in the communication and stuff. These players are Swedish, and they have always been playing with or against each other over a period of time. That's pretty much why I got medium on property. That's been my daily bets, guys. That's who I'd bet on. And if you do lose and don't win, which is unlikely, then please don't take it out on me or the guys that I'm helping out with this video. But my links to my Twitter will be below. I do giveaways, like I said earlier. I do giveaways, shout outs, all kinds of stuff on my Twitter. So if you can, just click the links below and check me out. I'll see you guys later.